Welcome to the Mastering QuickBooks series. My name is Crystalline Shelton, and I will be your financial coach for today. Here is just a brief bio about me for those of you that don't know me. I am a licensed CPA, and I'm a certified advanced QuickBooks Pro Advisor. I've been coaching small businesses on how to manage their books since 2010. I have a series of books called Mastering QuickBooks. They have all been Amazon bestsellers, and we are now in our sixth edition. So, Mastering QuickBooks 2025 was just published and is available for purchase on Amazon.com. As part of the bonus content for this latest book, I have created for the very first time a series of how-to videos like this one that coincide with the online bonus chapters. So to access that online bonus content, all of those great resources and other goodies, you want to grab your copy of Mastering QuickBooks 2025. It is available for print, or you can also purchase a e-book version. So in today's video, we are actually going to cover customer sales reports in QuickBooks Online. So in the video that we did on Report Center Overview, I actually showed you how to navigate the Report Center, and we went through all of the reports that are available within each reporting group. And so for today, for customer sales reports, we are going to cover generating an accounts receivable aging report, how to generate an open invoices report, how to generate a sales by customer report, and then we will wrap up with how to generate a sales by product or service report. Okay. So without further ado, let's get into QuickBooks. Right. Okay. So for today's session, I am going to be using a sample company called Craig's Design and Landscaping Services. And I'm looking over here, guys, because I have a monitor over here. So just in case it looks a little bit weird. All right, so we want to navigate to the report center. So you want to go to the left navigation bar in QuickBooks and click on reports. And then the first report that we're going to talk about is the accounts receivable aging report. So that report is located in the Who Owes You report group. And it's actually the first two reports. We've got an accounts receivable aging summary report. We've got an accounts receivable aging detail report. And one of the things that you're going to find in QuickBooks is where there's always typically a summary version and a detailed version of almost every report in QuickBooks, okay? So not unusual. So we'll start with the accounts receivable aging summary report. You just click on the report and it will display. You can change the report period if you'd like. But what we see here on this report is this report shows the age of your outstanding customer balances for this summary. So for example, our customer, Mark Cho, has an outstanding balance that's owed of $314.28. But it's actually listed in the current column, which means the invoices are not yet due. So this is the column where you want the majority of your balances to be on any given day, right? Once we hop over to the next column, which is 1 to 30, that means the invoices are either 1 to 30 days past due. Okay, and so we've got several customers in this column. 31 to 60 means their invoices are 31 to 60 days past due. 61 to 90, we've got one culprit there. And then you really hopefully will be able to stay out of this 91 and overgrouping because that is extremely past due invoices, right? So what's nice about the reports in QuickBooks is if you click on an amount or even an individual, but most of the time you have to click on a dollar amount, it will drill down to the details. And so I clicked on the dollar amount, 954.75, and it brings up one invoice that totals that amount. So it could be one invoice, it could be multiple invoices that total that summary balance on the that initial report. So notice that we've also changed reports. Now we've gone from looking at the accounts receivable summary report. Now we're on a detailed report. And you can actually go straight to the detailed report and generate this report if you'd like. One of the other things that I've shared in a previous video, but I'll mention here, is you can email this report directly from QuickBooks by clicking this envelope. You can print a hard copy of the report, or you can export the report to Excel or a PDF format. So to get back to our summary report, we're going to click this blue link that says Back to Report Summary. And then the next report that I wanted to mention or talk about is the Open Invoices report. The Open Invoices report is located in the same reporting group as the Accounts Receivable Aging report. So the difference between this report and the aging summary report is this report is not grouped by the age of the invoices, but instead is grouped by the customer, which is nice. So you can see the customers are listed, and then any outstanding invoice for each of the customers is listed below that. So you'll notice this 55 Twin Lane, they've got 2 outstanding invoices. And so this is a nice report to have handy if you're kind of old school and you want to make phone calls to these customers to kind of nudge them about payment. And you can have this report right in front of you. You've got the invoice information, you've got the dollar amount, and you can choose to do that. One of the other things that I think is a crucial tool for you to make sure that you're proactive about getting paid from your customers is the automatic reminder feature. So in chapter 2 of Mastering QuickBooks 2025, I show you how to turn on automatic reminders. And so, for example, in my business, I have a reminder set up for 1 week prior to the due date for the invoice. So it goes to the customer, remind them, you have an invoice due in 7 days. And then I have another reminder that goes out 48 hours prior. And then I have a third reminder that goes out the day the invoice is due. You'd be surprised how much your customers would actually appreciate these prompts. Your customers are busy, just like you. So it's not necessarily a case that they don't want to pay you. You know, life happens. And so you want to do everything that you can to remind them that they have outstanding invoices that need to be taken care of. All right, so the next report that I want to show you really are centered around your sales. So we'll click this blue button to go back to reports. And this time we're going to head over to the sales and customers report group. So the first report that I want to show you is the sales by customer summary. And as I mentioned, we've got a sales by customer detail report as well. But we'll click on the summary report, and then we'll have to change the dates to get some data here. Remember, this is a test company that we're using. So sales by customer summary shows a list of all your customers and the total dollar amount that they have purchased from you for the time period that you set. And so if you do a quick review, you will easily see that the customer that has purchased the most in this particular instance is Cool Cars. They purchased $2,194. And then the second highest is going to be the Freeman Sporting Goods, right? They've got 2 different locations, but their total is $1,263. And so what we can do, similar to the AR aging report, is we can click on this dollar amount and it will drill down and show us the invoices that make up that total. Okay. And so this is a handy report to review and look at, I say, if you wanted to reward your customers that are purchasing from you, you certainly can do that by taking this report and giving it to your marketing person and telling them, hey, anyone that's purchased over X amount, send them an email with a coupon for, 25% off or whatever you choose to. By the same token, you could also encourage customers who haven't purchased so much, right? Like this Cookies by Kathy. They've only purchased 75 bucks. You've got a few other folks like that. You could also send them a coupon encouraging them to purchase from you as well. So it could be used in a number of ways. So we'll go back to the report list. And then the other and final report that I want to show you is the sales by product and service detail report. Well, there's a detail and there's a summary. This time we'll do the detail report. So this report is going to show you what products or services are selling. Okay. And so this is our detail report. And so we've got a service called design, and we've sold $2,250 worth. And let's see, we've got something larger than that called the rock fountain, and we've sold $2,670.25. So this report is ideal to see what products and services are selling as well as what's not selling, right? And so it's a good idea. I would say these type of reports, the accounts receivable aging reports I mentioned, I believe you want to look at those on a weekly basis. Your sales reports, if I were you, I would review those at least on a monthly basis to see how things are going. Because you want to just stay on top of what's happening with your business. And that is the best way to do it. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this demo on customer sales reports in QuickBooks Online. The link to the Detail Online chapter and other great content can be found below. Make sure that you check out our other demos on the Report Center in QuickBooks Online. We've got the Report Center overview video. We've got a video on the business overview and cash flow reports. And we've also got the vendor and expense reports video. Make sure you connect with us on social media using these handles. And please be sure to leave a comment. I would love to get your feedback on this video, as well as any suggestions you have on what other topics you'd like for me to demo. Thank you so much and take care.